Now, before I even begin, um, there's a few things that I've come to take a keen note of, and the reason why I'm saying this is because after interacting with guys in the community, this has proven to be a very big issue, right? So I'll start talking about this in the simplest of ways. If you just beginning or you've started trading, this is something that you'd actually need to know. Hey, before you start trading. So I'll start talking about this. This is um, this is actually what I think is the major issue. You'll notice that a good number of traders or trading vacation. You notice this one thing. When it comes to trading, you will get like something close to instant gratification. Why am I saying instant gratification? You'll notice this. Anytime you enter a trade, it's either money is coming into your account or moving out of your account, right? So if money is moving instantly into your account or out of your account, and you actually get used to it, or you what's the word? What's the word? You have a feeling. You get this feeling of it's coming. It's here. Like I need to make it right here, right now. Yeah, that is among the worst things that you'll ever go through or face as a trader, right? Oh, don't mind me. I'm sipping my chai. Yeah, I was watching one of my fav traders, and they were like, chai is one of the God's best gift given to man. He's said that, and after saying that, I'm like, It's been a while since I've taken chai. Let me have a drink. Let me have a taste of that chai, boy." Anyways, yeah, there's instant gratification in trading, right? Now, how does this instant gratification come about? It comes about when you are always or you heavily focus on your charts. And what do I mean by this? I mean you have nothing going on with your life. Your life is just revolving around trading, right? So this is specifically for beginners. If you are an advanced or you're an expert, then you technically understand what I'm talking about. So I believe that you'll get to enjoy the video that I'm talking about. Now, we've established that. Let's make things worse. What do I mean make things worse? You go to a volatile pair. What do I mean by a volatile pair? A pair that actually moves. Yeah, you can make $100, $10 very quickly in a specific day. Yeah, let's say you enter with 0.01 in a trade, then it gives you $10, right? If you put that 0.01 to zero point 0.1, that's $100 you've made in a day, right? Take that from 0.01, zero point 0.1, take it to 1, you've made 1,000. Yeah, and it's very fast. You can make 1,000 in less than an hour. Now, that there gives you like money comes in right here, right now. I don't need to wait, and so on and so forth, and other stories, right? So that's instant gratification. The other thing, reason to wait. Okay, should technically reduce the size of this, maybe 20. Now, a good number of traders, you'd think of yourself as someone who's impatient, or you would portray yourself. Man, it's so cold, so I'm sipping chai. So, I was saying, so far you've been trading. This is not for beginners, someone who's not profitable. You've been trading, but you enter a trade. After getting into a trade, it moves your direction just a little, then you start fidgeting, then it moves your direction, then you're like, I want to close this trade right here, right now. I'm not going to wait for any longer. So say you had $100 account, then you made $50, or not many people do that, or you go and make $10 on that 500 on that $100 account, right? Now you get that feeling of, I can make more, I can make more, right? So in that process, you don't even dare to analyze the markets. You just sit down, put in your trade, and boom, price starts going against you. Instead of you just closing the trade there and then, you hold it with the hopes of, it's going to go my direction. It's going to go my direction. It's going to go my direction. Suddenly, the price does not go your direction. You are in big losses. If you could have exited earlier, then you wouldn't have gotten into that kind of a loss. But shit happened. You went into a loss, right? Now you need to recover. Is the next trade you're going to go to, or you're going to take? Will it be a logical trade? Will it be an emotional trade? Will it be a revenge trade? Do you have a fresh mind? Yeah. Now, a lot of times this happens to a good number of us. I'd like to say the best of us, but the best of us have already moved past that level. Yeah. And if someone moves past that level, he started mastering. But number one thing, before you get to mastery, have you really noted that small pattern? Yeah. Have you noted that small pattern? That's the major issue that happens. You notice it, but you don't pay attention to it. So, do you note and pay attention to it? Do you note that you don't wait for your trade to get to where you like it to be, or it goes your direction, then it comes, takes you out, then you're like, nah, nah. So, my question to you is, are you really impatient, or you just don't have at the moment a reason to wait? Because one thing that I know, a good number of guys, yeah, they started trading. Why did they start trading? Because they want to get from point A to point B, and getting to point B might look like a cheap off the road, but it's kind of difficult, very difficult if I do say so myself. Yeah. So if the goal is to get from point A to point B, then if you know I'm going from here to here, and you have it written down, and you know this is what I am up for, do you even follow up on that, or you decide to switch upon everything, right? Because a good number of times we don't follow that up. Yeah. And sadly, for you traders, a good point is not really a good point. A point of I don't have the words, man. A point of let's say your roadblock, right? Your roadblock is getting to know, or getting to a point where you become a motivational speaker, right? So, fine, you're a motivational speaker, but who the hell are you motivating as a speaker? Who are you motivating? Is it yourself? Is it others? Who are you motivating? That's the number one thing that I'd actually talk about. Right, because many guys, yeah, have this what's this called? Most of the guys have this thing where they, okay, personally for me, I grew up in Kenya, right? We we ended up having motivational speakers back when we were in high school, and from form 1 it was very inspiring, but after getting to form 4, that is going finishing high school, we had actually developed this habit where you get motivated once, then once the motivational speaker goes, day 1 you're locked in, day 2 you're locked in, day 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on and so forth, you are not locked. You are not locked. So can you always be motivating yourself even the days where you feel like you can't motivate yourself? Yeah, do you have the patience to back yourself and tell yourself that I've got this, I'm moving towards this, I am marking the progress, I am seeing the progress? Do you have the capacity to push it to that extent? Are you to that extent? Because I've been wondering, this is in matters regarding guys in the community, right? When I'm having a conversation with them, or we're technically, yeah, we're technically there doing 1 2 3, I noted this specifically, yeah. One will enter a trade in an asset that's a currency pair, but when it comes to holding it and waiting for it to go your direction, these guys don't have the stomach to do that. But when it comes to gold, these guys will have the patience to wait for it to go to a mad drawdown. By mad drawdown, I mean half the account, right? Because currently we're doing the $20 to $100, that challenge of taking $20 to $100. I figure that guys who are actually doing this challenge will have the patience to wait on gold, but won't have the patience to wait on other pairs. Mind you, the other pairs, the trade that they end up putting out or putting break even early, if I go like a day after or something in the lines of that, these guys end up, they were right. And the price didn't go against them even 20 pips. It was just like a pip or two. So, do they really have a reason to wait for a specific trade? That's what I kept wondering. That's what I kept asking myself. Do you give yourself reasons before you even venture into the market? Because I kid you not, this chair is so sweet, especially right now. Anyways, do you like, before you even open the charts? Yeah, I realized that this is not just for these guys in the community. I fall prey to it sometimes, yeah, or a good number of times. So, do you have reasons? Yeah, because as much as we can say 1 2 3, can show you how to trade like the community, these guys know what they should be looking at or looking for before they be getting themselves into trades. But do they really have reasons to venture or reasons to trade? Yeah, that's number one. Oh, that's number two. We talked about reasons, we've had gratifications. Now that we have that down, go to number three. What to do? Now, I just typed what to do. What do I mean by what to do? Do you know what to do when you're getting on your charts? Like every day, anytime that you've logged on your charts, you've opened your MetaTrader 4 or 5 or C Trader or whatever brokerage or platform you'll be using. Do you know what to do? Yeah. Do you have it put down somewhere? It can be writing, it can be already written. Yeah. Do you know what to do? Ama why you're doing what you're doing? Do you have that? Right? Number one, you get into the charts. Do you check the direction? After you've checked the direction, do you know when I'm getting in? Yeah? And after knowing when you're getting in, do you know when you're getting out? My boy usually tells me, best thing about your trading, best thing about trading, you literally know these things. This thing that I'm going to tell you right now. You know when you're getting in, you know when you are stopping the bleeding, and you know when you're getting out with your money, right? This is the best thing about trading. Unlike a normal business, you don't know when you will be getting a customer unless they've booked, you've agreed on this specific time, and so on and so forth. Apart from that, you don't have that certainty. Even this, when you're stopping the bleeding, for trading, depending on your broker, it depends on your broker. Now, this depends on the broker. I think I'll have a conversation with guys on that. So guys can actually get to know the types of brokers that someone has. Yeah, there's the A type, B type, and the C type. Yeah. Anyways, that's a story for another day of some people in the community. But just get to know that. Yeah, depends on the broker or where the broker has put you, to be more precise. Yeah. Anyways, now that we have that in order, have you given yourself reasons of what to do? Yeah. After you've done that, then you go to the final and the fourth one. How you're going to do it? Do you know how you're going to do what you're supposed to do? Right? Do you have your reasons on how you're going to do what you're supposed to do? Right? So, um, this is technically the beginning of the series. I'll be redoing one or two videos that I already did, but I want you guys to get to know like basics of Malaysian SNR. I will not be teaching entries in the upcoming videos. I won't be teaching entries. Entries, you've got so many entries out there. So one thing that I'll take you guys through, and I want you guys to know this, yeah. Going forward, I'll be giving you more like the ways people just look at the market, the ways guys get to know this is what the price is doing or this is what the price is going to do, right? So the reason why I had this video is you need all this before you can start all that I'm talking about, right? If you don't put all this into consideration, what I just said, if you don't put it into consideration, it is going to be horrific. You're not going to love your journey as a trader. And I am assuming that you have just begun or you are within the process of starting your trading journey, right? So once you have all this that I've talked about in this video in line, then it makes your life so much easier going forward. Why am I saying that? I'm saying that because once you have you have a sense of direction, then moving in that direction will be easy. Why am I saying that? You will not be moving anyhowly anywhere simply because you already have a sense of direction and you know your destination. So if you're moving against your direction, you will know that you are not in lines with where you're supposed to go or where you are going. Yeah. And you can slide over to the next video because I believe I'll be making like three consistent videos together. And I'd like to get your feedback before you subscribe or decide to subscribe. Yeah. You can scroll on the description. I've left a Google form. Kindly fill it out. After you fill it out, maybe I'll decide on starting a newsletter. Anyways, have a lovely day. And if you watched it up until this far, I believe that you enjoyed and you learned something. Yeah. So make sure you leave a sub.